What is going on, everybody? Matic222 here today, bringing you guys another figure review. Today we are looking at the DC Multiverse Aquaman Justice League figure wave. Movie figure wave, I should say. So before we talk about the figure, let us take a quick look at the packaging. So it has the Justice League title right across the top, and of course, DC Comics Multiverse right there. Aquaman. Nice shot of Aquaman right there from the movie. Of course, this is the Steppenwolf Collect and Connect figure wave. Same picture of Aquaman with a brief bio. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause this video now. And on the back, we can see the rest of the figures available with the Steppenwolf in all his glory, or not glory, depending on how he is. I don't know yet, guys. And some writing and stuff, all that crap there. Nothing on the side. It says Justice League bottom, all the warnings and logos on barcodes on the bottom. So with all that out of the way, let us... Oh no! No! This review has gone off the rails, guys. Okay, we're back now. So with all that stuff out of the way, I'm going to take a quick break, recompose myself after that disaster, and then we'll take a closer look at the figure. All right, man, getting right into Aquaman. I gotta say, I instantly like this guy better than the Batman v Superman version. Oh man. Like, just the armor, the way he looks, really digging it. Really digging this look for Aquaman. But getting into it, face sculpt, I think is pretty good. I think it's pretty close to Jason Momoa. I don't have the original BVS Aquaman to compare it to, but pretty nice face sculpt. I think it's pretty close to Jason Momoa. And the hair is obviously solid, but some different colors in there. So you got the black and there's a brown wash over it. Looks pretty good. Now getting into the armor. Hold on, guys. Let me just get better. There we go. It's like he's textured. There's texturing all over the figure. So just all over, you can really get a sense for that scaly, maybe almost like a chainmail kind of armor. You get a feel for that. I mean, he's just textured everywhere. Just super nice. Shoulder pads are good. I mean, they are what they are, but they are movable, so they don't mess up the articulation. So that is very nice indeed. And then he's got these little elbow spikes or elbow blades. Now, here's one thing. I don't understand why there's the Aquaman thing on over his butt. Because you got the logo right there, and to me, like, having the Aquaman logo front and center, to me that makes sense. So I don't really understand why there's a logo back there, but nonetheless, it is there, and we all just have to deal with it. And then there's also this big long strip going down. Don't really know what that's about, but you know, there you go. Even can you just hear that? Just so much texturing going on. And getting into the legs, nice pattern, looks pretty nice. Boots are okay. I mean, it's got same texturing going on, and the color too. It's got a nice kind of forest green, and then there's a gold wash over it. So even the color, they got really nice. Really, to me, it really closely symbolates. Guys, I cannot talk right now. To me, it very closely resembles, like, if you put anything bronze underwater and leave it there, it'll start to, before it starts to rust, it'll start to change color. It'll start to turn like green a little bit. That's what this reminds me of. Like, the armor's been underwater, so it's kind of getting that like watery kind of color. It's hard to explain, but I'm sure some of you guys know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, if there's a better way to explain it, then let me know in the comments. Yeah, so pretty nice. Getting into his articulation, the head moves side to side. No really up and down. I mean, you can kind of get that wiggle, but if you're trying to get him, like I tried to get him in a swimming pose, like with the trident for the thumbnail, like something like that, but I couldn't. There's no give to the head. It doesn't want to move at all. It's a little bit disappointing. Arms move up to about here, and they move. There we go. They move in about this far forward and this far back, and of course, you can get the full rotation. Just gotta move the shoulder pads a little bit. He has a bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, wrist rotation, and no wrist hinge. He has the staple of the Multiverse line, the waist twist. No other ab articulation, so no ab crunch, no diaphragm, nothing. DCUC gaping crotch pit. Can kick about this far forward and doesn't kick back at all. No thigh swivel, but he does have a single jointed knee, and the ankles hinge forward and back, and no ankle rockers. So stand up, stay there. Hey. He also comes with this trident. Looks pretty good. I mean, it's all just molded in the one kind of grayish color. And then it's got the 5 points. Looks pretty nice. And there's pretty much only one way he can hold it, because his other hand is a sculpted fist. So you just get him holding it like that. Other accessories, obviously, he comes with a Steppenwolf collect and connect piece, but we'll talk about that when we talk about when we review Steppenwolf. So overall, this figure is kind of a hit and miss for me. I mean, it's definitely the best movie Aquaman we've got in the Multiverse line. I like it better than the BVS one. And like, he doesn't look bad. He looks really good. Like, if you just have him standing like that on your shelf with the other Justice League members, he's gonna look great. It's gonna look good. But it's just when you start, once you start posing him around, that's when you notice the flaws, like no ab articulation, the ankles barely move, you know, no wrist articulation, the head doesn't really move the way it should. So you kind of get into that stuff a little more, and then you'll kind of notice a bit better some of his flaws. But I mean, my thing with the Multiverse line is, I know a lot of people don't like the Multiverse figures, but you have to understand that, like, this is not a Marvel Legend. It's not going to be as good as a Marvel Legend. So that's what kind of keeps me in that line, is I just automatically know that they're not going to be as good as I want them to be, so I don't have that level of disappointment. But I mean, it feels like they could have done more with this guy, and it's too bad. Like I said, he's going to look great. He's going to look great standing there. You'll look great standing there, but I didn't purchase a statue. I don't collect statues. I didn't purchase an Aquaman statue. I purchased an Aquaman action figure, and he should be able to move, but it is what it is. The Multiverse figures, it seems when the comic figures tend to be way better. Oh, excuse me. I was gonna yawn, but then I didn't. It seems like the comic figures always end up being way better than the movie figures, which is Marvel Legends is a little bit like that too. So I don't want to ramble on too much, guys. All in all, it's a decent figure. It's a decent figure. He's gonna look good on your shelf, but once you get him in hand, he's super limited posability. So there's not too much you're gonna be able to do with them. But nonetheless, still think he's better than the BVS one. So I'm still going to go ahead and say, pick this guy up. So that is going to be it for me, guys. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because I'm bringing you guys a new video every Monday through Friday, and you do not want to miss that. Also, like this video, share it with your friends, and leave me a comment. I love hearing your feedback. I love hearing what you guys got to say. So please leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Check out all my social media links. I will put them in the description. If you so feel fit, you can follow me there. Visit the Sanctuary page on Facebook and all other forms of social media, I guess. And that is it. Thank you guys again. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you guys next time with another figure review, and